Hey, this is Keith Perhac, founder of SegMetrics. I'm going to show you a feature that is becoming more and more important these days, tracking bots and devices across your funnel. So tell me this, when you look at your traffic numbers, how many of those visitors are actually real people? Right now, more than half of all web traffic is actually bots, and that number is steadily rising. Now, these bots might not be harming your site, but they are skewing your marketing data. Look, bots don't buy. They pad your visitor counts, your page views, and sometimes even your lead counts when they fill out forms automatically. This is a big problem for any business that makes marketing and budget decisions based on top of funnel metrics, which is almost all businesses, by the way. So what channels are working? What does a lead really cost? What channels should you be focusing your time, effort, and budget on? These are real ongoing marketing challenges. And if bots are quietly skewing your data, every marketing decision you stack on your channel mix inherits that same problem. Do you know what your own bot to human ratio looks like? When we checked at SegMetrics, it was about 1 in 5. That means 20% of our traffic not only didn't have a wallet, they didn't even have hands. So now SegMetrics separates the bots from the real humans across your whole funnel. You can break down your traffic by device type, operating system, browser, all this fun stuff, and filter it and segment it or report by it or any of it. All of this full user agent tracking. And this isn't about your data being dirty. It's about knowing what you're looking at and making sure the number in front of you reflects real prospects and customers, not bots. All right, so let me show you how this works. All right, so let's build a report that splits visitors into bots and humans. All right, so I'm just going to come down here and I'm going to break it down by, is it bot traffic? All right, there it is. Look at those bots. And then what I can do here is I can switch this into a table. I'm going to remove when they actually visited. And we can see that out of 3,800 visitors, 417 were bots, or about 12%. All right. So now the cool thing is I can now break down these visitors by device. And so we can start to see, let's break it down by that. I'm going to remove bot traffic real quick. And so we can start to see mobile, desktop, and tablet, right? And then I can even break it down by the operating system. So I can see of those, which ones are coming in from Mac or PC. And I can even break it down by browser, whatever you want to slice it by. And like the rest of SegMetrics, you can filter on any of this. You can choose to filter by just bots or just humans or just mobile or one specific user agent. Say I'm checking my top of funnel traffic, but I don't want bots skewing it. I add one filter and then they get dropped. Now I see where my real humans are coming from. So how can you get started with this? There are 2 user agent checks that I recommend you start with. Check number 1, are your channels real? Before you crown a channel as your best performer, look at its bot to human split. A channel that looks great on visitor count might look very different once you see how many of those visitors had a pulse, right? Same spend, different story. You got to know this if you're going to optimize your traffic. Check number 2, desktop versus mobile on your conversion pages. Right now, you're spending time and money to send people to your sign up webinar and sales pages, right? This is where you want to see that split by device type. Are mobile visitors converting like desktop ones? A lot of us still build for desktop first, which means our mobile experience might not be the greatest. If your mobile visitors are leaking, you might be spending to bring in people to a page that isn't built for them. And that's a look at user agent tracking. If you have questions or want to learn more, shoot us an email at support@segmetrics.io. And of course, you can test drive this with your own marketing data for free with our 14-day trial. Curious how many of your visitors are actually people? Now you can find out. Thanks for watching. I'll see you inside.